Going on, Legion? Azrael here. Like always, we got some Fourth Impact-ish stuff. Checking out one of the, I believe, solo kind of performances here. That's what I believe. It's what the title of the video is. So let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. Hopefully I'll have internet by January when their new EP drops. Because if not, I'll kind of be screwed, I think, and not being able to check out their music. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Oh my God, there's a dog barking. Let's just go. All right. Almira, is that how you say her name? I don't exactly know. Now remember, the quality of the video never matters because they're always so talented. Alright, that bitch can just shut the dog. It actually scared me a little bit. I don't. God, it looks like I just got out of the pool with a lot of chlorine in it. God. It makes my eyes water. Jesus. And it actually makes my eyes water. I'm not moved by the song. Please. Jesus. That was a note right there, man. Oh, I can't wait for the EP to drop. I can't wait for them to get on the Golden Globes or something like that, or the Emmys. Not the American Music Awards, but you know that'll be where they'll first start. Unfortunate, but... The gravel went. Jesus. Where's the glasses shattering? That was pretty good. Oh, that smile. Yeah, hey, if anybody can find a quality of audio that is just better, hell, I'll play this video and mute it, and then just start the audio on a different video. If it's just audio, if you got the audio, because I think I would have had a lot more of a reaction. I think because those notes were insane, but you couldn't really, they weren't crystal clear, and it's obviously not her. It's the quality of whatever 1985 camcorder this guy is using to record this stuff. You can really pick up the bass, and the bass is drowning out everything else. Other than that, of course, it was great. You know, and if I lied and said today was in America Weird Hair Day, would you believe me? I'd be lying, but let's just say it's true for the sake of whatever I'm doing in this. It's not easy having a cowlick on the front of your head, all right? But anyways, it was good. It was great. My prediction, what I want to see. First of all, does anybody ever get like annoyed whenever you hear somebody live go and pull the mic away from their mouth? I hate that. I hate that with every artist because it's not the artist. It's the effect that it's like breaking my immersion from that moment that you go, it sounds like something broke, right? And she did it, and I was like, I hate that. As far as everything else goes, most likely they, depending on how their EP is received or where it goes, they might like perform in America's American Music Awards. Jesus, maybe the Billboard Top 100 awards if they make the Billboard. It'd be really cool if like maybe a song they did got picked up for part of a soundtrack on like a Fast and Furious movie or something, right? Something along that line, because they had some stuff that was pretty good that they definitely could be having in like the credit scene or something, which would be really awesome. Hell, a funny moment in a Marvel movie where somebody's listening to this, like whatever. That's getting way out there. It'd be cool to see them at the Emmys or something like that for music, performing live, making their. We had at I think it was the American Music Awards. They had BTS make their like U.S. debut on that show, and I think the Emmys probably wouldn't have them. Also, apologies if that video was like a little on the low side. It might have been a little lower. I think the volume was turned down for you guys. Sorry, I just realized. But most likely it won't be like something like the Emmys or the Golden Globes during like unless they're doing like part of a sketch or part of like the music for like something like that. Unless something comes along, it won't be something like that. It'll be like the American Music Awards or whatever, which is just kind of blah, or the Billboard, which is they're all fine for anybody that's trying to get into mainstream. That's a huge leap. As an American, I think they could be on something so much better, but. People on BTS, the girls on that were reacting to BTS were losing their minds. I would love them to come out for like the AMAs and do something upbeat, crazy, insane. Everybody just goes, "Oh hell yeah, that was a performance!" And if the EP goes well, they perform something with more soul and more vocal because the Emmys and stuff like that are like a black tie event. It's something. Not just casual party like the AMAs or the Billboard Awards. So I would love to see after this EP, unfortunately, the 18th, I believe, well, they won't make it to the Golden Globes, obviously. They do music. The Golden Globes come out January, too. So hopefully they have enough runtime between these award shows that they can get on something. Maybe a late-night talk show eventually. Maybe talking about their struggle at the very least, how hard it was to get to where they're at, and then maybe perform. That'd be really cool. That'd be really interesting to see. And I don't think they need to be on these shows to show how awesome they are. They're obviously incredible artists, but the reason why I always bring up being on like an award show like the AMAs or for whatever reason, if they did get asked to do something musical for a movie or TV show, they would be at the Oscars or the Golden Globes or something like that, which is a very rare thing. John Legend and Common, the rapper, they did the show, or they did the song for Moonlight, I believe, and they won an Oscar for it, and that's like the only time they've ever been nominated or in that situation. So it's a very rare situation for a music individual or a group to get to these things. Look at what was his name? Sean something, the British guy. They did the It's Been a Long Road or whatever for the end of the Fast and Furious 7 when Paul Walker died. That was one of those things where they got brought up for best musical whatever in like an official movie award show. So things like that are very crazy to get to. But I'm not bringing it up because they need to prove themselves. I'm bringing it up because as soon as they get on the AMAs or the Billboard, everybody will hear them. Everybody will hear their music. It won't just be the people like me doing reactions that somebody just said, hey, check them out. I'm like, sure, why not? I have nothing else to do, which is, no one's going around going, no one's going on YouTube or on Google going top Filipino actress or musicians or any part of the world for the most part, unless you're from there usually, excuse me. I never thought, whenever I thought of different rap or something like that, I thought maybe the UK or something. I never thought of like Uganda or something. So thinking of, I had no idea that the Philippines had such a just love and history in music like they do, or like you do. Would have never even known Fourth Impact was a thing unless somebody suggested it to me. I had no idea. I had no idea the Philippines had. Well, I didn't know anything about the Philippines, honestly. So, we get to these things like that, and most of America's not going to know who they are. So when their EP drops, hey, that's really cool, and a commercial can go a long way, and making it catchy and making them look very sexy and attractive, maybe if they do have a commercial or something online commercial-wise. But if they get on like an award show and they hit something insane and awesome and everybody goes, holy crap, they got what it takes. They have that catchy tune, that just boom, boom, and we like it. And that'll always help skyrocket your career to the next stratosphere. And you just keep going and keep going. I mean, it'd be crazy if they got into... Now, I've never been the biggest fan of their choreography because I think maybe they do it themselves. But I would love to see them get some people involved that can do, that do choreography for a living. And we could have 4 Beyoncés just rocking it out. They have the vocals. They have the vocals more than 90% of anybody in music, and no matter what country you're from. I think they have, they can get the moves, because let's be real, Bieber, Beyonce, and everybody else that does choreography, Justin Timberlake, they all have people come in and help them, and help them plan it out. So there's no one that's like, unless you're like Usher, which is also a choreographer himself, Michael Jackson being one of the people that had not only a lot of ideas, but he had a lot of help with his choreography, but he made it his own. That's the difference. You can't Beyonce, she, even if the dance move isn't hers, she makes it hers in the performance. It's the body language. So if they got to that point where they're bringing that sass and all that funniness into their moves, they got the vocals, and they got, to be frank, the body, the look, they're very attractive. I think they could definitely be an insane powerhouse, and I would love to see them get to that level, because that would be just awesome to see. It'd be really cool for me as someone that watched them from before, right after X Factor, everything they kind of did after X Factor, which isn't groundbreaking. It's just the stepping stones to becoming where they're at. To now reacting to their stuff where they're being recording stuff, that's insane. And hopefully in a year, maybe a year and a half, if it takes that long, I get to react to their first time on Jimmy Fallon or something. That would be awesome to see, and I'd be really happy to check that out and be a part of that. With that, we're going on a little long for a short clip. Sorry about that. I understand that everybody that does the music, checks out the music reactions, you all understand that I'm going to be blabbering forever, for a long time. It's just how it's going to be. So I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Once again, my name is Asher. I'll say whatever video I'm doing next. You like the video, like the content, you can always subscribe, or share. And that's my attempt to do some kind of note carrying. It didn't really work. Yeah, and if you want to leave a comment down below, love to see all the comments discussing what we talked about on this channel, on this video specifically. And leave a thumbs up if you like my hair. It came out weird. I put water in it and it did that, and I'm just going to leave it because I'm lazy. Later, guys.